Hello crew, welcome back to the Gaming Ocean TCG channel. Hope you all doing well. And in this video, we're going to check out Konami's 2-player Yu-Gi-Oh starter set. We're going to showcase what comes inside, and can this starter set actually teach 2 brand new players how to play the card game? We'll find out. But before we do, don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell button so you're up to date with the latest videos, share the video with others, and grow together as a channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out the new Yu-Gi-Oh 2-player starter set. And right off the bat, not gonna lie, this box actually caught my eye. It looks very well made, very pleasant. Good marketing, liking the whole black, gray colors, the black lines, very comic booky. So let's see here what comes in this set. Does it really tell you? It comes with a 64-page teaching comic book. Oh, in a comic style, okay. All right. The card decks complete with extra decks, 88 cards total. Okay, including 8 full ultra rare cards. So you get some ultra rares in this box as well. Pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead and see what's inside, shall we? Oh, this is really good on there, huh? There we go. Let's check it out. So, very simple. And here we got the Learn How to Play book, or comic book as they say, right? Huh, how interesting. Okay, there's that. Now let's check out 2 decks that are in here, and I think I might have to open it from the bottom because it doesn't seem like they're gonna come out from the top. Interesting. So let's just tear this up from the bottom here as well. Here are the 2 decks. So these are the 2 decks you get. So you and another person can play the card game. Boom. We'll put the box there. I like the box. Box is very pleasant to look at. And there is a warning on these decks that says stop. Don't shuffle this deck. The enclosed comic book walks you and a friend through a scripted duel. So they'll change the order of these cards. Before you start, take the 4 bottom cards, the white card designs, and set them to the side. The bottom card of your deck should now be the purple card back to the front. Then place the deck face down with back to the front of the bottom. And you're ready to duel. Okay. So, oh, because we got synchros. Ooh. Okay, well, here's our first ultra rare. Vanadium Prime Heart. That's cool. And what about the bottom of this one? Here we are. We got Divine Arsenal, Zeus, Sky Thunder. Not gonna lie, these monsters look really cool. I've never actually pulled any of these in the sets, but here's the 2 URs. There might be more. I think they said there was a couple more, so we'll probably check out the 4 cards at the bottom. So let's go ahead and just check out the decks. We're not gonna shuffle them up or nothing like that. We're gonna leave them as is. We're just gonna see what comes in these decks. How in depth does this 2-player starter set go? Because Yu-Gi-Oh now is super complicated. I'm not gonna lie, super complicated. I played before the whole links summon and whatnot. Links confused me, and that's kind of added a whole other animal to the card game. There's a lot of combos that go on now. So let's see how well this 2-player starter set actually does. So let's check out the left side here, the left deck. So we got, of course, Sky Thunder Zeus. Here we got Castle the Sky Blaster Musketeer. It's another one. Number 20, Giga Brilliant. All right. Daigusto Emerald. Okay, so I guess these are your 4 ultra rares. Put them to the side. Now here's the deck that you're not supposed to shuffle or place out of order because it's all scripted. We got a Fierce Tiger, Magical Broker, Star Drawing, Night Beam, okay, a Traffic Control, Star Changer, Gaga Magician. This seems kind of random here. Fighting Spirit, Burden of the Mighty, Beast King Barbaros, Swing of Memories, 1 normal monster. I don't see normal monster yet. Gyroid, Star Factory Mass Production, another normal type. Okay, Gravity Axe, Needle Ceiling, Book of Moon, that's not bad. Mystical Space, okay. Penguin Soldier, Flip Effect. Magician of Faith. We don't do a lot of flip effects anymore these days. Tyrion the Mage. Okay. I actually don't know what this card does, but once per turn, you can discard one spell. Then target one spell trap your opponent controls, destroy that target. Okay, so quite interesting. Dark Magician Girl. This feels so random. XYZ Reborn. Crane. Okay. So when this card is normal summon, you can target one level 3 monster in your graveyard. Special summon that target but negate its effects. You can only use this effect of Crane once per turn. So I'm guessing this is probably for like Synchro XYZ. But we have XYZs there. Skill Successor. Golden Lord. Cyber Dragon. Call the Haunted. Cost Down. No one. This is so weird. We don't use Cost Down no more. 1,000 Knives. White Ninja. Draining Shield. No entry. Trade in. What are we trading in? Sword Stalker. I guess these were the normal monsters are. Vanilla cards. Ojama Yellow. There's a Dark Magician. Here's your one trade in and Swing of Memories kind of deal. Rabbit Dragon. Okay, here's another one. Physical Genie. La Jin. Stone Soldier. Queen's Knight. And of course, here is when reading the comic book, you are player X. Set these cards aside face down. So one's a synchro deck and one's an XE deck. So far, this feels so random. But with it being scripted, you're going to be doing the combos as is. But I'll say now, this is not what a regular Yu-Gi-Oh deck looks like nowadays. Even competitively. Or even for fun, honestly. There's no dupes, multiples for consistency. And yeah, it's kind of strange. There's some, maybe one or two, there's some decent cards in here. But again, this feels a little random. So this is one deck. Okay, boom. So this is going to be the synchro deck, right? Let's check out the synchro cards here. We got Prime Heart, super cool. Smash Tank Rhino Saber. That's kind of cool, actually. Coral Dragon, all right. And we got Stygian Surgeons. All right, little dragons riding a bike. All right, so yeah, here's our four synchros. So this is the synchro deck. All right, let's see what comes in this deck. Back to the front. Manadian Fearless, okay. Galaxy Cyclone. Supply Squad. Bampton Keen High Ride. Liberty at Last. White Elephant's Gift. Power Frame. Dark Resonator. Cobalt Hedgehog. I've seen a lot more synchro related stuff in this deck. Card Trooper. Mobius the Frost Monarch, okay. Mage Power, sure. Magic Cylinder. Hey, that's kind of, it's still an OP card if you pull it off. Mask of the Accursed. Kunai with Chain. Dark Hole. Oh yeah. Mask of Darkness. Okay. Fissure. Berry Resonator. Another Manadian Fearless. Vsauce Starfrost. This is still part of, I think, the Manadium archetype. Loop. This thing looks crazy. DD Crow. One-time passcode, huh? Oh, use a special summon a token. Okay. Warrior Return Alive. Card D. Scapegoat. Stormy Mirror Force. Apprentice Piper. So this helps special summon. Apprentice Piper, flip. You can special summon one monster from your hand. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one monster from your hand. So double summon. Backup Rider. Target one face-up monster in the field. It gains 1500 till the end of the turn. Okay. Swords of Ruin Link. Good stalling card. Okay. And I guess we also get normal monsters. Ally of Justice, Clausolas. Gilgarth. Jama Green. Rioran. Launcher Spider. Spirit of the Harp. Inpachi. Elemental Hero Sparkman. Alright, and of course, set these cards aside face down. When reading the comic book, you are player S. I guess X for Exceed, S for Synchro. Yeah, who would have thought? And of course, yeah, this is white, this is black. So yeah, it represents the special summon type cards in your extra deck. But it's so weird that they gave you all these old style cards, like a Rioran, Launcher Spire, Spirit of the Harp, Ojamas. this feels weird. I'll say it like that. It does feel weird for them to give you these. It started off decent and then just random strange cards, but of course it'll work if it's scripted. All right. So far I'll state this now. This is not what a regular Yu-Gi-Oh deck looks like nowadays. All right. But let's see what Konami is all about in this book and check it out, because hey, let's at least skim through it, right? But of course, 8,000 life points, cool. And then we draw 5 cards. You've got 5 monsters in your hand now. Oh, it's not scripted, right? So teaching you to duel, show each of your hands. That way you can both follow along at the same time. When you duel for real though, your hand is secret and only you can see it. Okay, so in this, you can actually show each other's player the hand, or you showcase your hands so you can see, follow the script. But it does tell you in a real duel, you don't show the hand. It's secret to you, of course. You don't want what your opponent has in your hand, right? After that, the game is played in turns. You can flip a coin, roll a dice, whatever. Who goes first? But for this teaching duel, let's have player X go first. So they're scripted to see. So does one player at the end win versus the other? Like, how does that work if this is scripted, right? Well, they teach you the card itself, what it has around it, you know, all the little minute things. Do they teach you what the zones are and whatnot? I'm just flipping through this, you know, for new players. So what we can do, how many pages is this? 56 pages. Okay, let's go towards the end and see what happens. Who actually wins? I'm actually kind of curious. So we got player X loses another 300, star for us gains 900, bringing him to 3,000. Since one of player X cards was just destroyed, player X can attach a material to Zeus from the hand. Okay. I know that means I won't know the order of my cards anymore, because after you take something from your deck, you always have to shuffle it afterwards. That's the rules. So this will be the last turn of this teaching duel. Grab needle ceiling from your deck and attach it to Zeus. It's still player's 2 turn. Enter main phase 2. Player Fisher destroys Zeus. Since Zeus has 2 materials, you still have time to activate its quick effect. This is called a chain. Is more advanced rule. A more advanced rule. So Zeus wipes the field. Again, it's in Starfrost. That's it for this teaching duel. I hope you both had fun, much fun as I did. But you have each one last card in your hand. So there's no outcome. It gets to a certain point for you to learn some things, and then that's it. So it goes through the specific card effects. So there's little things here and there to teach you how these specific cards work, how to put together, how to exceed works, how to synchro summon work, a little bit, right? All scripted. Here's to learn how to play. So I went ahead and read this whole little comic book, and 2 things that stood out to me: that in the very beginning, they don't really teach you the layout of the field. Me, of course, as a Yu-Gi-Oh player, knows where my monsters, spell and traps, deck, graveyard, banish, extra deck, field. I know where it all goes. So in my mind, it sounds normal how to play the game. But for a new player, you wouldn't know. And if you took this information and went to locals or whatnot, you'd feel a little lost. I mean, they tell you to play the monsters, just place the monster in the field. They tell you to put your trap cards behind the monsters. They tell you to put the graveyard to the side, on your extra deck to the side. So it's a little weird. They don't give you a layout of the field itself. Another thing they don't even tell you in the very beginning is the phases of the card game. You know, they don't tell you, you know, your draw phase, your standby phase, your main phase, battle phase, main phase 2, and turn. They don't tell you that till later on, like halfway through the comic book, which I think is very important. You should know the phases of the game before you get started. That's how you learn how to and know how to play it and how it works, right? Mechanic wise. The script feels very anime duel, with the deck, of course, consisting of single cards, no dupes, nothing consistent, pretty random, but it all plays out so you can teach you how, like, the very basics of Yu-Gi-Oh, not even the advanced style of playing the game, It even mentions that it talks about links and pendulums, saying pendulums is complicated or too advanced. So I wish it would teach you every little single type of special summon, so that way players would understand and know what's coming to them, because link summoning as of now is one of the biggest things that happens in the card game. There's a lot of combos with it, and pendulums is a very different mechanic to learn as well. So I wish they did a little bit more for this 2-player set to get players ready and understand the card game, because this is just very basic. It's an anime scripted duel, something you would see watching an anime, and they even go with still tributing summoning and stuff like that, which we don't do a lot of in Yu-Gi-Oh nowadays. We do normal summon, we do a lot of special summoning, searching is what we do, but tribute summon very rarely, unless the card says so. Again, maybe it's your only play, but yeah, there's a lot of interesting things that are brought up and questions in the Learn How to Play 2-player set from Konami. I believe they should give us an updated style of deck to this time, real life dueling. Nothing super old school like tribute and summon and whatnot. Yes, it's good to learn the super basics, but they should also incorporate the faster pace of Yu-Gi-Oh as well, because this will teach you and get you ready for casual play, but it's not going to teach you how to go play locally or competitively, because it is a whole different animal out there. So that's what I got from this book, and I did read it to the end again, and there's no outcome. At the very end, you guys destroy both of your boss monsters, and you guys are left with 1 card left in the deck. It's like either whoever draws nothing at the end loses, so it's kind of a draw / whoever can't draw no more loses. So there's no real outcome or win. It's just a kind of a super basic old style playing to understand the card game a little bit and how it works with attacking, defense, attack, special summoning synchro, special summoning exceed. Nothing about fusions either. That would have been nice to know, along with the pendulum and links. And also at the very end, once go through the whole script, it tells you, whoops, you had your last card, and you have to shuffle the deck and so forth. So this feels like a one-time use, unless you actually remember what every card order is, how you picked it up, or you take pictures or whatnot. That's it. This literally just teaches you one time, and then after that, you just got to go back to the comic and just reread it over and over again so you can maybe understand the super basics of Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, that is the unboxing and showcasing of the 2-player starter set, what it consists of, how it plays out. In my personal opinion, it helps a little bit to play the game. I will say that. It does teach you, but it teaches you casually, right? It doesn't prep you if you wanted to play at a local or tournament. It's not going to prep you for that. Yeah, you're going to be surprised when you start playing turn 1 and you see your opponent just do a whole lot of shenanigans and you get confused and don't know what to do. That's just how the state of the game is, you know? So they slow it down or just keep it as is. It's what Konami decides to do. I hope they bring out another style of 2-player starter sets. These are nice, but I would like to see the next set to have current decks. But that's going to wrap it up. That is the showcasing and unboxing of Konami's 2-player Yu-Gi-Oh! Starter set. What do y'all think about this? How do y'all feel about this? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, support the channel, join the crew for more TCG content and openings, and until next time, smooth sailing.